The Student Academy addresses diversity and how embracing diversity in architecture and design will also help us change the society to the better and leave no one behind. This is why the students this week are working on the topic of a society built for everybody.
The beginning of the Student Academy is lectures and workshops where the students get inspiration and insight into the theme, a society for everybody, and they will get to know a lot about universal design and inclusion.
Well, I guess there was a lot of reasons I wanted to do the Congress. Of course, because I study architecture, I'm interested in universal design, but I suppose for me it's like quite personal because I have three younger sisters, and I'm from Ireland, and one of my sisters was born profoundly deaf, so she can't hear at all, but she uses a cochlear implant, so that's, you know, first thing. And then my other sister has Rett syndrome and she uses a wheelchair. I guess I just wanted to meet other like-minded people and people who are interested in the topic, and hopefully I can bring it forward to make it a better place for my family.
I came here to learn about how to design for different persons, different bodies, different users, such that there is space for everyone to navigate through easily, and then people could move from one space to the other without any hindrances, everyone. And so I'm trusting that this workshop would give me more insight on how to design for different bodies, for different people, and for different purposes. Yes, thank you.
So from my own experience, I noticed that people that doesn't fit the standards of the society start struggling a lot in our society, unfortunately. And being here in this workshop, which theme is the Leave No One Behind, it will help us as an architecture student to think differently and to learn how to work as an architect. How can we help and change the situation positively as an architect, and make a word designed for everyone, and to leave no one behind, as the theme is of the workshop.
So in this activity, the idea is that the students, rather than mimicking stereotypes of disability, like pretending to be blind or pretending to be in a wheelchair, which often makes them just feel more fearful, in this, the idea that it becomes very playful. So we ask them to do things to change their bodies in ways that will really affect how they move through the built environment. For example, to pick up a lot of heavy things, or to walk very, very slowly.
In these workshops, we're looking at how you might design in a non-visual way, so very much about how you might use descriptive language to design a space and an environment before you even start with visuals. So it really helps participants think about who's excluded from spaces and how human interaction, touch, sound, acoustics is actually really important, as well as visuals. So it's really about beginning to understand how you might read a space without using your eyesight, about using that part of your brain, and how you might understand to put sort of markers and textures and contrast and acoustics into the space in a very different way that actually works for everybody.
Pointen med at have folk med, der rent faktisk har handicaps, er jo, at man får et lidt andet perspektiv på det. Nu har jeg jo været med til nogle af de her workshops, og det er jo meget klart, at rigtig mange af de her arkitekter er vant til at tænke meget konkret og meget løsningsorienteret, og det er meget praktisk. Og det er helt klart også en del af det, men mange af de her ting, som man går med, når man har et handicap, er jo ikke kun det praktiske. Der er også det sociale, og der er også sådan ikke alle de negative ting. Altså det bliver meget hurtigt problembaseret.
The terrace is wooden, but you can see that this dog is on a terrace.
See how to use these zigzags to maybe represent the...
And the short action.
So everyone have his own premises and that will be the workshop. We found some rooms we can felt our comfortable and travel because the main goal is that we have our own method.
So we have decided to try to make people slow down and pay attention to the society and the different abilities we come with by having as a focus point visual impairment and how you might experience the world from that point of view. And we want to make people ask questions about how society is today by making them have an experience with this impairment.
We titled our manifesto Not So Different as People from People, and our key words going forward are autonomy, flexibility and equality.
So we decided to go with distortion, so to actually build a society that's for everybody, because distortion allows us to stretch time and space, and we can be more flexible to fit everyone.
It's new to a lot of the students that they don't have to design a specific product. And it's really the challenge in this workshop that they have to come up with something that communicates feelings and sensations. And that is why we see this very new approach and a new way of communicating a very, very complex subject.
Jeg kommer mig herfra, det er det her tætte samarbejde med andre arkitektstuderende. Man får ligesom en helt anden indsigt i, hvordan de arbejder og tænker, og det kan jeg bruge, når jeg er ude og holde oplæg om universelt design. Derudover så er det også ret spændende at finde ud af, hvordan universelt design har forskellige definitioner i forskellige lande. Så jeg har virkelig lært en masse af at være med i det her projekt.
We want you to start designing something that responds to what research you did. So you may want to consider continuing your research just a little bit, or you may want to go straight to designing. Just be sure that you're aware of potential blind spots that were pointed out in just the feedback you received here. I think you'll give you 25 minutes.
How do you feel? Oh, I'm great. Yeah. So now 1 to 2% out. You can also like sit down there. All right. So. Okay, how does it feel?
You try to ignore it. So I need to pause that.
An experience that you're taking with you from this workshop. Take a moment and think about what you're taking with you. And once you've done that, open your eyes and turn to your teammates and say, thank you very much for being good sports. Ida and I would also like to say, tack fighting, thank you so much. Thank you very much.
I think getting kind of the different knowledge from people who experience it personally, but also with their work, it's like I can try and combine it with, you know, something that's personal for me, and then also something I can apply to my practice, hopefully, so I can have a more sympathetic ear, but also be able to actually use the principles to hopefully design better, make better decisions for everyone, because I obviously know how it feels to have someone who feels left out, so you don't want anyone else to ever feel like that.
And another reason is because coming here to Denmark, I think there's obviously that home of design aspect, and it's nice to get that take on universal design. Maybe my education before on it was just very much about accessibility and about adding ramps to everything, and I kind of felt like there has to be more to that. It can't just be something kind of tacked on, right? So yeah, I guess I've already got a taste of that, and it feels like it's worthwhile already. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Like there's something in this wall, and then
Yeah, they cannot promise that we can. Yeah. Maybe what is the exact challenge?
Yeah, we're treading this over there. It's going to pull the wires. They want to
At the until 5,
There should be like
5 meters to the sides.
It's important that there's not us and a them, but we design for everyone. Everybody is included, everyone is welcome.